Hey guys, good morning. This is Michael with SUF. I've been getting a lot of questions. What about coffee? Is coffee good? Can you drink coffee while you're trying to lose fat? The answer is yes. But there's one coffee that I'm a big fan of, and it is called Bulletproof Coffee. It's actually called Upgraded Coffee. It's from the Bulletproof brand. So we call it Bulletproof Coffee, and I'm going to show you in this video how to make it. It's kind of different than what you're used to. So first off, it's called Bulletproof Coffee. You can find it online. Unfortunately, we do not sell it at SUF, but you can find it online. Just look it up. This is what the bag looks like. What I recommend is you put the bag in the freezer. That's just what I like to do with my coffee. Then you grind the coffee beans in the Vitamix. Now I already did it, but just grind them in whatever, the blender or the Vitamix, whatever you have, or a coffee bean grinder. Then you're gonna have this. So you're gonna have the grinded coffee beans. So put this in the fridge. This is grinded coffee beans. Then you're going to get a thing called an Aeropress. The Aeropress looks like this. It's this, and some filters, and I'm going to show you exactly how to use it. We're going to actually make some coffee right now. If we have a cup. Do you have a cup? Yeah? No? Yes. I'll just use this. Alright, so we're going to use this. What we're going to do is, first off, this is the Aeropress. This is the most organic way of making coffee. Here's what you do. I'm just going to show you real quick. So you put the filter in the little thing right here. Put the filter in there. You screw this in here. Then you put this on top of the cup right here. All right? Then what you're going to do, you have this that comes with the Aeropress, this little scoop. You grab two scoops two scoops of grinded coffee. Put it in there. And bam. A little bit extra because we're doing a video. All right, cool. You put that away. Then you're going to need some boiling hot water, which I just happen to have right here. I prepared. So you have this boiling hot water, and if you look at these little numbers on the Aeropress, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to fill it up to about number 2. So fill it up. You're mixing the coffee together. It's going to go a little bit above number 2 right there. Then right away, you mix the coffee, or you kind of dilute it in the water. So just stir it. This is with a stir that also comes with the Aeropress. Kind of get it off the sides, make it all nice and liquid. Now you can already see that it's starting to drip through the little filter. Then what you do is you grab the top plunger of the Aeropress. Then you're going to grab the cup and you're going to kind of hold it all together. Now this is kind of the tricky part. Then you put the plunger on top of the Aeropress, and then what you do is you just push it down. Try to push it down to number 4 first and hold it there for about 20 seconds. Now I don't know if you can see it, but it's starting to drip a little faster now. You see it's really starting to fill up. So you press it all the way down, kind of lean in it, hold it here for about 20 seconds, and you see it's really starting to press. But basically you're going to do this, you're going to push it down for about 2 minutes, and then you're going to end up with the pure coffee in here. So as you can see, the coffee's in here. Now in the last little part, you're going to find that you press it down, and then at a certain point, it's going to start hissing. That means that the air is going through. And then you go push it all the way down. You squeeze that last part of coffee out there. So now you have this, and let's camera lady, follow me. You're going to bring this to the sink, and then you pick this up. Boom, just pick it up. You rinse it off. Very easy. Take this off. Bam. You can rinse this off later. Then you put this in the trash can. You just pop it out like this. Boom, like that. Now, whatever residue coffee, you can just rinse it off right here. Boom, boom, boom. That's one. Then you take this apart. This is pretty much already clean now. Then, let's rinse this off real quick. And basically, the whole Aeropress is clean. So, now you have this right here. See, this is not a lot, right? But this is the pure coffee. This is what's pressed from the Aeropress. What you do with this is you put it in your blender or your Vitamix. I'm just going to put it in the Vitamix right here. And then, that's when the magic happens, is you add some boiling water to this. And you add protein powder, grass-fed butter, and this thing called brain Octane. Now, first off, let me explain to you. Bulletproof coffee, the difference between upgraded coffee and regular coffee is this coffee has no mycotoxins, MYCO toxins. Basically, it's a kind of a toxin that gets into the coffee bean, and it's a toxin. You don't want to have it. This one doesn't have it. But if you're not a believer, just try it out. See how the taste difference is. Everybody that's tried it Really, really likes it. So that's why we drink that coffee. Now, we also have butter. This is the grass-fed butter. You can get it at Trader Joe's. It's Irish butter, Kerrygold, and it says on top, milk from grass-fed cows. So what you do here is you have these little indents on the packaging where you can see 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoons. And I'm just going to cut, this one got cut a little cursive. Just going to cut about 1 tablespoon of butter. You put that in the blender. Now you might be wondering why butter. It's because butter increases your body's sensitivity to caffeine. Also it's anti-inflammatory, also it's healthy fats because it's from grass-fed butter. Very important though, or grass-fed cows. Very important is that you take it unsalted because nobody wants to put salt in their coffee, and it has to be from grass-fed cows. If it's butter from non-grass-fed cows, regular butter, then it doesn't have all the essential fats and all the essential omega-3s and all that stuff. So we put that in there. Then we put the brain octane. Brain octane is a fat that gets used by your brain as fuel. Now, you really don't put a lot in here. You basically just pour maybe a teaspoon. Boom, just like that. That's it. Now, this is straight up fat that you absorb, and your brain just feeds off of it. If you've never taken this before, the first time that you take it, and you mix it with the coffee and the butter, you're going to be all like that. All right, so first off, or actually third point, is we mix the water again, put it in the cup, then put it in the Vitamix, and then the last finishing touch is the protein powder. The protein powder that we use is Whey Natural. Whey Natural USA is from grass-fed cows, grass-fed protein powder. It's cold processed. There's no soy, salt, sugar, corn syrup, artificial flavors, artificial preservatives, sweeteners, colors, dextrose, blah, 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 blah. The whole list of this, that's all not in there. I'll be real upfront with you about this protein powder. This protein powder is very, very expensive. It's about double the price as what we also sell at SUF, which is Isopure. The Isopure is all natural. The only thing is it's not cold processed and it's not from grass-fed cows. So you see I'm putting 3 scoops in here. 2 scoops is 24 grams of protein. So I like to get about 30-40 grams of protein in the morning. So then you're ready. Then you're ready to start blending it. So let's do that real quick. Boom. Now, really important on this one, a lot of people do all this and they still mess it up. Because here's how it goes. First off, you blend it light, but make sure you blend it hard as well. Because if you blend it hard, that's when the butter really gets absorbed. Otherwise, the butter is not going to get absorbed and it's not going to taste right. So here it goes. Boom. So first off, let it absorb a little bit. Let's do a little zoom in on the butter or on the coffee. You see how it's like light brown right now? It has a certain distinct color. Now it's mixing, it's mixing. Now we're going to mix it a little more. Now you might not really be able to tell, but it gets a little bit of a lighter color. When you know it turns into that lighter color, especially if you're using chocolate protein powder, that's when you know that the butter is really in there. So then you have the coffee and the Vitamix. I'm actually going to use another cup. Where do you have the other cups? Maybe in here? All right. So I'm going to use another cup. Just, I don't like that one. And then that's it. Here's what it looks like. You're going to pour it in, and then you're going to have coffee with a little bit of a foam layer on top. It's going to settle right now. I don't know if you can see it because I use vanilla protein powder, but it has that foam layer on top. Let it settle for a little bit, like 10 seconds, whatever, and then you're all set. That's bulletproof coffee for you. So if you're going to ask me what coffee, I hope you watch this video. If you're going to ask me what coffee is good for you, or if coffee is good for you, I'm probably going to tell you, watch this video on welcometosuf.com, and this is how you make it. Just do yourself a favor. Try it out one time because it's so good. It's so good. You're going to taste it, and your brain is going to go crazy. You know what they say? One of my favorite quotes is, the world's best ideas were born off of someone that just drank coffee. So, yeah, hope that made sense. Have an awesome day.